How about a video on the go? Indigo? On the go? What is a video on the go? How can I just come in here and start with nothing and try and drag you and drag you and drag you all the way to the end, and in between, I've still said nothing. Nothing to your ears, nothing to your understanding, nothing to your belief, other than a story that connects A to B and B to C, but in the reality, I used up the time between you and me. So whatever I'm going to do right now, you have a chance right now to only throw away 33 seconds, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. But then again, there's another reality. They call it shrinkage. They call it high and dry because we're streaming. This world we're streaming. And as we are awake and as we are asleep, we continue streaming. It never stops. Whatever we did today, we have chosen yesterday from the information we have gotten 3, 4, 5, 10 days before. It's a continuous information stream that continues on into us, and we go to sleep at night so we can catch up with the 8 hours of sleep that we need the information to last the next 2 days. Although we're continuously getting information within us, the anxiety is so high because our mind never leaves the sky. It remembers and retains, although we know we can get over it. It just happened and it can happen again. So we stream our lives. We go to sleep, and if we don't go to sleep, we fall behind. The actual deal is in between the brackets. It's 90. 90 on closed brackets, or more of a reality, judge for yourself. The 9 has the bracket this way, the 0 has the bracket this way. If I flipped it upside down, okay, the 0 has the bracket this way, but the 6 has the bracket this way. Just because somebody put a number a different way and added 6 to 9, when on a cube everything adds in 6 because you can't have it other way, it'd be like this. This takes up this coordinate position. Now this one takes up that coordinate position, same level. What happens if this one wants to go here? It can't. It penetrates within the yellow. So this one has to change its position. How about just looking at it like this? We're turning this around like a baton. Turning it around like a baton. I'm going to make a little design. We have the diamond over here, and we have the baton. And then we have the energy that runs here, and then we have the energy that runs here. And then we curve it over, okay, like so, and then we do the same thing. We go here to here, to here to here, and at the same time we go to here, we make another baton like this, and then we curve it and we curve it. So whatever's over here and whatever's getting over here, I don't know how this system works. I don't. CPU 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start on 1, 2, 3, and on 4, 5, 6. CPU is 15. Don't do 16, 17, 18 because the all reality is these two doesn't start till here. Okay? Plug A, plug B together. And now we get however the link might be. I don't know how this link will be. I don't understand. Okay, I don't know it yet. Now we're going to get back to over here. The letter O and N, the 14th letter and the 15th letter, pi starts 3.1415. The O is the letter from A and E, which automatically A and E gives you the brackets. Why? A and 9 is the 10 world. A and E creates the 0. Why? E, in the actuality, is this your A and E? Okay? This is your distance or this is your distance. The thumb is going here. It's not spreading out here to here unless you want it to. Okay? See where the bullhorn spread out? You're actually spreading out to here. Now if I mark the area on my page, okay? See the area marked on my page? I go to A. Now let me show you the bullhorn. Okay? See the bullhorn right here? The end of the page. Does it go further? Does it do the whole page? Yeah, it does the whole 8.5 page. I bring out this one. Okay, did you follow? These two are in between. What are these two besides this one? This one here, okay, that's out here expanded is the same as this one here. This one is the one that divides it. So this is an automatic plug-in to what you would call the ram's horn or the bullhorn. What I'm doing right now is I'm building scenarios. Tomorrow, the next day, in a year from now. See, it would be easy if it was only me and I wasn't sharing. I share and it's a little bit confusing because sometimes it has no result and it might take time. Then you'll say, what's going on with the story? Why am I wasting my time? And 3 years later go, I think I saw that. It's a slow history. What can I do? You're here, you're here. You're not here, you're not here. As long as there's one, the story doesn't die. As long as I'm here, I walk with it. So we're going to go back to O. O equals 1 times 5, 5. 1 plus 5 is 6, Roman numerals. 5 and 6, calling of the world. Here's the word O. 5 and 6 is 11, the letter K. Okay, K. Remember the K. 3.1415 starts with K. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 9. 5 and 4 is 9. It is the sun. This is 56. This is the wolf. And this is the sun. Inside is the foxhole. The birth of the one spirit. Here is the 15th letter. Here is the 14th letter. Here is the 4th letter. E is the 5th letter. But E, the last seconds on the clock from A to E, is the same reflection as from saying from E to I. Okay? That's what it is. I is down here and A is up here. If you flip it around, it would be the same thing. This would equal to the letter J, and it would say, I have. I have, I am, Jesus. Okay? It actually means something else. We're not going to say what sus means to it. 3.1415, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals to 54. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals to 65. 5 and 4, 9. 6 and 5, 11. 11 and 9. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 9 are month of February and the 29th day. Linking 1 quarter. I'm not going to get into that. Let's just continue on this. Here is your 9. Here is your 1. Here is your 1. Here is your 1. In all three worlds, 1 and 9 is 10. In the world of 1, 1 and 4 is 5. In the world of 2, 1 and 5 is 6. In the world of 3. How do I know this? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. 1, 10, 19. 1, 4, 7. 10, 13, 16, 19. A, B, C. Adonai. A, B, C. Inside of this, okay, we're going to understand something a little bit different. O-N-D, or the owns, or the sounds, which is A and E. It is connected to S-E-C. Why is it connected to S-E-C? Because inside Aleph is the creation of the C. The C is taken up of this. Here's your C, and here's your C. And the reality is, I don't know if I want to mess up this paper, but the reality is, and then the fleur-de-lis goes like this and like this, right? Okay? The fleur-de-lis is not telling you the whole story. It's telling you the story it wants you to see. Okay? This over here, the Montreal Canadiens, is D and V. 1 teardrop, 2 teardrops, 3 teardrops, 4 teardrops. Forget about it. It's not even that. It's this. Let me just get something out a little bit darker. I didn't want to do it this way, but I'm going to. They're linking one side to the other side. Do you see the monkey? You see the monkey eye? With his little patch at the top. They bring the drops together. They add these sections in. They put this one here and they put this one here. If you take a look, okay, if you take the actual look at this, this is now your I letter. Why is it your I letter? What would you do to create an I? You would take one here and one here. On one level, this is the way you're supposed to be. There's no stick. The stick is here. Here is your I. There's your I. You want it on one more level? We have the top level and the bottom level, and we bring the I as so. Okay? We are streaming. We are streaming. Okay? Somehow the first spirit goes into two sides, okay, bringing back one reality. The spirit gets split, goes into two sides, bringing back one reality. We might have to connect this side with this side, and this side with this side. We need one reality for us to be the standing I inside of H. They take it and they split it, or it's split, it goes to one, then it gets into here, and then it comes back to here. That is why on the dice, there is no dice other than 6 spaces and 6 spaces. 6 and 6, there's no other way. 6 and 6. Nothing will cover this spot or this spot unless it's this one and this one. In both cases. That's why when they turn the life on this angle, okay, this position, you now get 9 and 1 over here, which is in low shu, standing for the N and Z. The N and Z, okay, how are we going to bring this to the N, okay, over here, or the Z over here? Montreal Canadian logo. Okay, they add on the V parts. V is for life. 2 V's and 2 V's. 44 and 44 is your 88 lock. Sec, or a sect, okay, is also the explanation, okay, SAI. Do you understand? 19, 11, 9 is the other part, is the S letter. We already have the E letter, and 3, okay, and 3. Where am I going to get 3? Is that the part of pi? 3? Second 3.1415? I don't know. It's just a basic. The word ash and the word H. Archie, Ashar, Achayim, Adonai, because it's the H letter sound in multiple languages. The H letter in multiple languages. Okay? See the way this hits the rim? We're playing basketball. It also can be like the propeller. This one turns one way, this one turns the other way. There's an elastic band in the middle. As this one comes to this stretch and this one, and the elastic band is now stretched out, all of a sudden, this one turns the other way, and this one turns the other way, and the elastic band turns in here, giving the energy to wherever the energy will go. And these elastic bands keep turning everything. And at the same time, I'm understanding that this can turn within itself, creating a secondary energy or pulse. Okay, I don't know how that works. So did we get this done? Did we understand what we did in Adonai? Where we got J? J is inside 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. Big deal. 10 is in between 9, 10, 11. Big deal. What did this all start with? O and N. Number 29. Okay, here's pi. 3.14 is N. 15 is O, equals to 29. 1415, the next two numbers are 9265. Adonai is the first part of pi. 3.3. Sorry, we left out C. Second, the C part. Now, why would I leave out the C part? The question would be like this. Is there one C? No. Is there two C's? No. Is there three C's? The first C and the second C. After the point, this is this. After the point, this is that. This would be the center C. Now, all of a sudden, this would be number 24. This would be on the piano, and it would say something else. Piano. Piano, piano. First, let's turn around to this. You remember when I did this? Forget about this piece on the bottom. Just look at the V in the center that's holding the two together in the hat. Doesn't it look like a bird on one side, a bird on the other? Is it not just over here? It's an E, E, right? And then it's an E again. On this side, it's an E and an E. The round part and the bottom part. The round part and the bottom part. Things are created from a design of what they were created in reality. The reality of other than just because I design it, what does it mean? Is it in your mouth? Is it the pawn? Okay? Is this connected like a wishbone? You take the wishbone, you put it around both sides, and my thought of always having something different is not the reality, because the end of the wishbone is right here. This part over here is upside down. It's in the back of your throat. Should this, that ends up right here with the wishbone, be the same angle that's over here, in which they put the thyroid gland to operate everything? Should this thyroid gland be the actuality of inside of our human science lab? Should we even have this? Yes, it does regulate, but the streaming of the Lord might use all the other organs to do the same job within them. Do we need one primary if one other organ goes down to distribute everything? What does that thyroid gland actually do that there is not a combination of other instruments that are in our bodies that we do not need the end gland? We do not need the nuality of the end gland. New End Z land, the house and the farm, New England, New Zealand, the N gland. LMNOP, LMNOP, LMN, 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 a lemon OP? Your P's a lemon? You mean it just happened like that? LMNOP? Just because I sang it? Just because Monopoly is the same reality? We see it over here as the eye. Well, how about this eye over here? It's the same thing. Except in that one, I made it a little bit bigger and put the pi in between the eye and all the way down. That's right. This is the elephant's nose and goes all the way into your crotch. I think they split a hole in the nose like this, and they sew up this side and they sew up that side. That's what I think about the elephant's nose. 2, 2, 2, 2 world. 2 world in the 5. B and E. 2, 2, 2. B and E, B, E, and C. A, B, C, no. B, C, B. Because the distance between here, here, and here is the same distance between here, here, and here, 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 and here, 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 and here. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Now this is a little different. My reality says that you have to go a greater distance to make it from here to here. So this one would say A to BB, because it's 1 up, 1 over. 1 over, 1 up. The knight. Why would I do this? Because they do the same thing in horse racing. The 1 combination with the 2, the 1 combination with the 2 and the 3, and the 1 combination with the 2, 3, and 4. Now I have the 1 combination with the 3, 2, and 4. Now I have the 1 combination with the 4, 2, and 3. Now that was scary. I heard someone call my name, so watch this. Is there someone at the door? Well, that was weird. It's usually loud in the hallway. I love when it's sort of loud in the hallway. I feel that energy. I don't need to sleep when I hear it. I just want to hear what's going on. I lose all the element, the wasted time the body goes through in the 24-hour day that we need to feed in order to understand what we're going to, you know what I'm saying? I need to think. I thought all day. I'm tired of it. Or I have so many things in my mind I can't think at all because the stream that's stamped out of my heart of the reality of what I should actually be doing from a person that I don't even know that's sending me messages that I forgot to say that it's freaking me and my friends sending me messages. Because when you leave heaven and you come down here, my friends, you are attached. You are attached to the outside world. You see the disc? You're attached to the other side. Someone's holding it on the other side. Don't pull, don't pull, don't, oh no, don't pull. So we're streaming on the disc. At the same time, we'd be holding the disc on this end. Streaming from two hands, 5 and 5. The reality is, the one book that goes down is 9. The one good book on the other side is 11. And I don't get to see 11 because it's on the other side. Or 11 can actually be the 9 of who I am is 10 standing in the middle of 1 and 1. Because you get bumped up one once you get that spirit of life. Let's do it again. Here I am 10. There's this side and there's that side. Okay? But I am only the 9 birth. But I got to be hooked up to one of the two sides. So automatically makes me 9 of one side, and the side I'm on is 1, is 9 and 1 on one side, 9 and 1 on the other side is 9 and 2. And the totality of the reality creates the 12, 6 and 6. One is from the east-west, one is from the incoming streaming, and that is from the north-south. I'd like to use it in layman terms. Why? Because everything is basically like the rain, cutting into you and never missing from wherever it is. If you go down like that, you can hit and miss on this angle. When you go down on this angle to the big part, instead of to the small part, and the big part, see how much bigger the bigger is than the small part? Linear. So we're bringing in that streaming. We have two sides. I'm number 11, but I'm the 9 birth. So I'm 9 and 10 at the same time, which actually means 1 and 5. And 1 and 5, and 5 and 9, and 9 and 5, and 5 and 4, and 5 and 6. In reality, instead of using the X, we now use the V because we are the life. So to the left and to the right would be 4 and 6 from the 5 position, or 3 and 7 would be our wings of Nibiru, because that's how the low shu change comes in. Low shu is a numerological plateau, just like your calculator numbers, but they're changed. Instead of 2, it's 9. Instead of 8, it's 1. That's that reality. So I did this, and then what about this one? Since this comes to this, the plug-in of the pineal glands, now we bring it over to side A and side B. Are they lungs? Aqualung, my friends. Is this over here the wishbone going down here? So that means it would have to be this way. If that would be the wishbone, and that would be my sternum. Now on each side of my sternum, I would assume this is where my ass would be. Okay? This is cut off because there's no leg here. Your leg goes here and here. If you want to put an eye here and here, if you want to look at it as a duck with an eye here and an eye here and a mouse, whichever way you want to look at these angles, the keyhole. If this is your sternum over here, this goes out are these your shoulders? I'll put an arm here. Or is this the earmuffs for your hair? Or is this your head? And these are the earmuffs. So what is the question? Which way do I search? If I search one way and no, that's not it. Of course it's not it. If you think something else, it's something else. Let's go to, I don't care whose house I go to. As long as I'm in a house. I'm in my house. You want to change the house? I'm coming with you. I'm going to connect all these houses together. We got the straw house. So we got the straw. Okay, we had to get the fire, the matchsticks, the straw, because the straw will burn quick. Then we get the matchsticks to light up that fire and bring the light to the brick house where it can light everything up. Look at my computers. 2 computer balls right here. Personal readers, right? Personal readers, right? So we did see what this is. This is the hat of Jack, and this is the owl. The eye on whose side? Here is into the ground. The reason the 2 does not show is we don't count this and we don't count this. You ever look at the 2 card or the 3 card, right? The 3 card, the center here will always count. The center 3 counts, so that means we count all 3. But in the 2 card, it shows here and here. So it's a relative to understand that it's inside the 3 card. Then again, we're going to go to horse racing. It's blue and white. And then we're going to take the blue at 2 in pool and 10, which brings 10, A, B, and E, because 10 is the O letter, and it is now a stripe, showing 2 sides, 2 worlds, solids and stripe, spirit and soul, and the streaming of A to G, because that's all the balls there are. You do know that there are 9 balls in pool, plus the solid, that have a number less than 9. There's 2 numbers above 7. One is the ball that is in between, but there is only one number 9. 9 and 10 is the blue world, and you do not connect until the red 3
connects to the 9 yellow and 1, 1, 9, and 3, equals to the exact numbers I just told you of 1, 4, 1, 5, and pi, because 10 is in there. Now you go to 11. 11 is now the 3 ball. 3 and 11, 2 and 9 became 11 to become the 11 ball. If you follow what I'm saying, because of 8 and 9, which is the only two above the piano. See, in the piano, when they go to center C and they end at G, that's 7. So I stopped at 7. I know the 8 is between the two worlds, so I share that ball. 8 and 9 is 17. 8 and 7 is 15. The queen's eggs, or the queen's pearls, whichever way you want to look. And everybody knows the sexual organ shoots off pearls. Okay? Can you say at random? So we connected the pools and ball. 8 and 9 is 17, and 10 is 27. 27 is red, and it's back to the 2 and 7 we had just used. Now, how did we use the 2 and 7? I'm going to show you 2, 7, 9, 11. That we go to the 11 ball, because we can't go to the 11 ball because we have a 0. It's 2 numbers. We go to the 11 ball, 1 and 1 is 2. We go back to the 10 ball, right? The 1 is actually yellow. We have the yellow inside the 1 ball, but now we got 9 and 10. But the 1 is yellow, and the 9 is a reflective of the 1, so the 10 becomes actually the 9 together because of the 1. So that's why we go to 11. Now 11 has 1 and 1. 12 has 1 and 2, which automatically brings the 9 ball in it, plus the 2 blue, in which the 2 blue brings the 10 ball, which is blue, and the 10 ball, 1 and 0, we're back to 2, 1 again. So the 1 and 2 brings you back to the B world, brings you to the blue world. So then we get to the 12 ball, okay? Well, we had the 12. Now we get to the 13 ball, okay? The 13 ball, I have to really think of this because I'm just making it up as I go. The 13 ball, okay, is 1 and 3 is 4. 4, and the ball that connects the 4 is 12. 12 is purple. We just did the purple ball. Now we connect the 4 ball purple. Purple is made with blue and red, and the blue and red is the 2 and the 3. Now we connected back 2 and 3, which is the now 11 ball. Why? Because the 11 is the red ball connected to the 3 ball, and 11 is 1 and 1 is 2. So now we have 1 and 3 connected together. 1 and 3 is 4 connected to the purple ball. Now, 13th ball is the 5 ball. It's the orange ball, which is a ball that's connected between the 1 and the 3 ball, because the 1 ball is yellow and the 3 ball is red. Connecting together make the yellow ball. It's the 13th letter in the alphabet for M, and the 1 and 3 is A and C. It says MAC. M-A-C, MAC. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3, and 4 is 7. Now we have a big MAC. 1 plus 3, 1 minus 3 equals 2 and 4. 2 and 4 are the only two numbers that are situated between 2 on the outside and 4 on the outside, equaling to 3 and 5, the H, a deny. Or we can actually say this is the 2 and 4. 2 in between, 4 on the outside, equaling to the only reality of 6, the only reality of the dice that has no reflection. Total of 7. Everybody else has a reflective area between 5 and 2. Reflective and lost. This one does not. 6, since it does not have the reflective area, this is the only 6 and 1 opposite dice. This is the only 7 that counts. Everything else is duplicated. Take any other side, whatever way you want. Just take this side here. 4, and the opposite is 3. The corners are duplicated. So that 4 and the opposite is 3. You only get to play 2. They're all 5s. 5, 7, 7, 5, 2 different sides of the turning the dice. I'm a little thirsty. I thought I was going to make a 1-minute video, but I'd rather it be more TV-like, more like extended. The reality of that is, because when I come back here in 10 minutes, me and Mary Jane will separate. And once me and Mary Jane separate, it's like breaking the link between this side and this side, because I don't know any of the reality. I don't know anything at all. I can never know anything. I only have a few objectives: to try, which is not a good word, and to do. I search the differences. I write down the realities, and I explain how I come to these realities. Therefore, within my creation and your perception, the reality of the reason and reality of why you are here is the chosen, because you can create with your perception something that intrigues you to stay here and continue on. So I'm going to get a drink in the fridge, and I'm going to come back and try and show off a few more things. I have 5 books open. 5 unfinished things. People have asked me, I take out a new book for it, and then boom, I'm on something else. And then I've written over pages and I've lost in translation the reality of the world I was in, as I have joined other worlds. Therefore, I must be bipolar. The extension of the highs and the low is where you're trying to do everything and you do nothing at all. But if you do not say anything in your own reality, you have done more than you ever thought. But you cannot do it all, because I'm allowed to hold one thing in my hand. I have a choice. It's this or that, and that's the reality. I'll be back in a minute. Oh my God, wow. My legs. Wow, I'm just going to get a little drink here. Let's see. I got it. Here, let's try this. Hey, so we can all take a little break right now, right? Time to take a little break. Not too sure about this juice. It says they use some kind of water. But you know what? If I had to figure out what everything was in everything, I'd go nuts. It would hurt me more to worry than to actually take the iodine or to take the chemicals. You know that? Sometimes if you just worry less, the chemicals will work twice as hard. The minute you begin to worry, your total immune system goes berserk. You take away from the streaming. So like, if I'm in, like, I shouldn't eat bacon because of the nitrates. I shouldn't eat smoked meat, but I do, because my body wants it, right? And it just the not giving your body what it actually wants might hurt it than actually getting what's in the body. For the mind, you see, when I eat the smoked meat, it's for the body, but then my mind won't function properly. But if I eat it and say to the mind, I got something good, and I eat it properly, it'll probably pass properly, because this body is like a pig. We can pass, it's like a shark. We can pass so much in it, even though the chemicals are should disrupt something. Okay, at the same time, it's building us stronger to other realities. So I eat the smoking sandwich, and I'm not going to worry that the water they serve me, or the Coca-Cola or whatever it is, that'll slow me down. Maybe I should slow down at that point. Maybe I should take myself out of the other world. In the other world, I believe I need more energy. I need to shoot myself out there, because everything I exalt on paper that I stream, I need to I stay up all the time. I'm exalting, so I never have an overload for my stream. I don't, when I say the stream, it's to give you a vibration overnight, you sleep, you gather that, and during the day you can capture all that you got delivered during the night. But when you don't sleep, and you don't sleep compared to what I'm doing, the exhaustion of myself and more in my words other than physical. I'm not sure how to explain this. Sometimes I think my body is like a gas tank and a long-necked goose. I drink the water, it goes all the way down to the tank, and it sits there. And it takes what it needs. Will I stuff myself? Of course, just like a car. 100% maple syrup or honey. You like the way the light, see the way the light just cuts? See the way the light cuts? Isn't it funny the way the light cuts? Look at my finger. Is my finger cut? Look at my hand. The reflection on the can, okay, but not on my hand. Is it this that's giving the reflection? No. See the way, look, see the reflection I have on my finger right now? Is there a reflection on my finger? 540, 360 times 1.5. The tree He's got both sides, 540 milliliters, 13 LMNOP, LNM, the lemon, 3.1415 lemon. So you're telling me that lemon is actually maple syrup and it's not really yellow, but it's got that sort of yellow color? Call it clear, because that's what they mark on the can. Make it clear, make it clear. Where are we going next? You ever hear of 100,000? Okay, the word sang means also blood. It means the pig. It means thousands of miles. Mille, okay, mile in French. Sans means without. So however you're going to process this in any of your relative theories, sans in French means without. Qui, C-L-E, clé. 7. See the point. 7. See the point, therefore the seventh gate would be at the point in the center. 1, 2, 3 points. 4, 5, 6. The point would be over here in this. That would be 7. Is that not correct? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the area 6 would be right here. 3 parts and 3 parts. What's in between? This is your triangle. This is the perfect triangle. Now, is the perfect triangle a reality? Follow me? Is the perfect triangle a reality? Because should it be, look, 1 square here, 1 square here, to come over here. 2, 4 here, 2 here, 2 here, 4 here. So the reality is the separation is 4 of 2 and 2, 2, 4, 2, 8, 6, the cat in the hat. Definitely something to do with the cat. We are made up of the animals. If you think it's a cat, you might be looking at the cat being something like this. We don't know what cats are. When you see a cat representation, okay, somewhere in the world as a cat, it might not have anything to do with a cat at all. Because in French, the word cat is for. In French, I sank the cat means 5-4, says the sun. So what in the sun did they sink in the 4? Sinking in the 4 is also sinking in the 5 and sunk in the 6. What is sunk in the 6? In a game that's a rain delay, it could be rained out or rained on. 5 is sank. He sank the cat. 5 and 4. 15 and 14. 5 times 4, 5 plus 4 is 29. 29 plus 6 is 35. 35 is the relationship back to Herbie. H-E-R, Heaven's Electronic Angel. H-E-R, Herbie the car. Red, white, and blue. I know I left a little piece out right now. Yes, the key. I'm going to do the key thing in the next video. The silver top hat. Instead of black, it's silver. Because black and silver together is, I can't even explain the reality of my vision. If you draw white over black, the black should disappear. If you don't put enough, it won't. But when you put gray or silver over black, it seems like the black eats right through it. You can almost see it eating right through it. Yes, the key. 7, set, 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 set. This says east, creation in the east. 3rd letter, 5th letter. CE is before and after the Christ of the Spirit of Time. ST means space. Space of. This is 9 and this is 3. ST, 39 total. 20 equals to 10, center. That's the T letter. 19, connecting the top hat down to the left leg. Left side or right side, left side to the left top to the right bottom. But if the letter looks at you, okay, it'll be the letter's right arm and his left leg if the letter was looking at you. And this one over here. We talked about the two eyes. Talked about the two eyes. The two eyes over here. The same thing over here. Space. See the way? Let me see which one it is. Is there a greater distance from here to here than from here to here? There was another thing that in order to go from here to here, you've now put a line. I'll show you this one. Let me just do that here. Now we want to connect to this one here, and this one here, and this one here, and this one here on this side. I don't like the way I did this. Okay, it's crooked. It's crooked. But the reality is, I forgot. I want to connect to the middle one. Okay, this is the reality. So now, reality is you have this, and then you have this. Okay, I did not explode. First of all, this can be the baseball diamond, right? If you want the baseball diamond, D 44 44. A, see the way it becomes the A because now we're connecting. Don't forget. Look at this. Let's just do the stop sign. We're going to do the stop sign. Okay? But this is not the way it's done. Nothing ends. Nothing ends. See, I continue. Everything's a continuous. Everything's a continuous. So we continue. Should we continue together? Straight down. This goes straight up. This goes straight across. This goes straight up. This goes straight up. This goes straight up. This one goes straight across. This one over here goes down. This one over here goes down. And that's what you end up from your stop sign. Sun. S. U. N. S-U-N. 5. 5. 5. And now backwards. 5. Oh, and 5. Okay, so if we put 5, 5, 5, and 5, we get 5. 5. Now I'm going to put them backwards. 5. 5. This is 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh, you already see it, and this is what you get. You just have to continue the realities. And then if you continue the reality with this, okay, this over here becomes this over here. You see the point? See the point? Okay, the reality is you see this box here, these boxes here. It's the same thing as the boxes here, but that's my reality, right? Again, with my reality, it's always my reality. I'm not saying I'm right. But if I don't open the door to my own mind and deliver it on the silver screen, then what value does it have to anybody who's watching? Say yay, say nay. It's all the same. Gematria, dinosaurs, numbers and boxes. Numbers and boxes. The reality is, why do I put 1 here? Why didn't I put 3 over here? I took this box, I put it into this corner, it becomes A, B, D, E. I take this box over here, and I put it into this corner. C is in the corner. With it, it becomes B, E, F. I take it, I bring it into this corner, okay? I take this box, okay, and I bring it into this corner. I cannot. It's A, B. But it's A to B over. It's A, C. You go down 3, so we cannot explain. I can't even explain it, so let me just continue. I reversed it down here. So you flip this upside down. You take this C, put it over here. That C flipped upside down goes here. Okay, the F will go over here, right here on this side. See the way I took this box? Here's a C, B, C, E, F. B, C, B, C, E, F. Now I flip this box over here, so I'll flip it upside down if you want. Okay, this box over here with C in it, I put it over here. Now the question goes like this. C, this one goes B,
This one goes E, this one goes F. So I flip it down over here, and you can see that besides C, B, E, F, C, B, E, F. This is the way these link. Okay, I think I made a slight error and I recorrected myself. At the same time, this is 9. If this is 9, oh, excuse me, at the same time, this is 7 over here. If I take this as 7 and flip it upside down, 7 would now connect with 3. That's Nibiru. Okay, over here is B, but that's 8. That is T and H. First ST, second ND, third RD. The next one is TH. When you hit 4, you hit fourth TH, fifth TH, sixth TH, 7 TH. Now you have the gateway to 8. It's 8T or 8D. 8T or 8D. Which house, A or D, the French or the English? Sperm reps. Sperm reps. You have sperm reputation? Next, there's Chaldean, in which F equals 8 in Chaldean. F equals 8 in Chaldean. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus 8 equals to 32, which is the doorway. Or F equals 6. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 6 equals 30. F brings you creation in the heavens. 30 gets you 35 and 36, which is the gateway. Why the gateway? Because the 0 connects your two sides. The 1 divides the two sides. But 40 gets you 46. 46 is the blue world of Zion and Israel, and that's why the flag is that way. 0 equals 6, as it is the center of the two sides, 3 and 3, or whichever way you want to look at it. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, ABC. 3s on both sides. And because F is the regular value in numbers, is 6, equaling to 3 by 8 plus 6 in the reference to how Messer puts up his numbers. He would have this at 4 by 8, 32. But if in Chaldean, it would actually be 30. The rim in basketball is the N letter. F6 and 8 equals 14. N, A, D, D, and A hit the basket inside the rim. So we didn't talk about the languages of Chaldean, Gematria. I did not speak again of 5775 and how the numbers link up to Nibiru, and how the numbers lead up to the Mayan calendar of 25,625 or 25,920, and the divisibles, and how the numbers inside the planets and the moon diameters and all the moons altogether actually will connect in numbers. Where they end up, nobody knows until you do the work. We can talk about genius. We can talk about why we left, to exalt and to split the energies, to clarify within ourselves so that we can continue the process. It's a computerized process within one's realm. Rehabilitation of the mind and sleep. I'm going to be showing these again, whatever it is. London Bridge is falling down. The separation between the two sides. Bringing the two worlds back together. What else is there? I'm just going to flip through the pages. Just going to show you a few designs. I'm going to explain them after. If you get to here, by the way, right? If you can get to here, by the way, this word is F-U-C, and I guess you can say K. But I will explain it exactly a little bit deeper. This word over here is F-U-C-K. I'm not showing it fast because I want to do a video on it. That's it. That's it. Now, am I happy with this video? I really don't want to do another 49-minute video. Imagine spending an hour with me every single day. And if you are, I'm going to be doing the darndest. I will do the do to make sure that I can bring out a reality, not that's believable, but it's actually real. That it exists, because it does exist.
It's only the difference of all, Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for sharing your time. Good day.